What's good, man? We back. Top of the top. Yo, you people are sick, bro. I'm going to tell you what I mean. Like, this is how we know that the world has been hijacked by the devil. You hear me? I'm going to say it again. The world has been hijacked by the devil. See? And this is how you can prove it. And this is why I always tell people, all you have to do is tell the truth. You don't have to lie. You do not have to lie, bro. You do not have to be no drug dealer. You do not have to be no criminal, no junkie, no thief. None of that. None of that. Be smart. Be smart. Be better than everybody else. That's all you got to do. Let these other people cheat to win. I didn't know. See, because I'm a pure-hearted person. I didn't know when I was a kid playing stupid football that shit is dumb. It's barbaric. Like, bro, listen, from playing football, I have a problem. Okay? It's a good problem. It's a good problem because I know what it is. It's called CTE, okay? And the other part of it is called CPTSD. Now, when I tell people that, right? When I communicate it, and I be like, yo, I'm not the one that you want to play with. Because just like that, boom, you just never know. This is what Denzel was telling y'all in Training Day. All right? You don't know. So, listen. I gave everybody the opportunity for 49 years to do the right thing. These people that are evil and wicked in their ways, they will never change. I want you to hear me. They will never change. I'm talking about people that are from the ages of 80, 85, 90, all the way down, bro, all the way down. They will never change. Do not be deceived into thinking that these people are ever going to change. They are not. If you think that these people are one day going to repent, they are not. You know when they're going to repent? I'm going to tell you right now when they repent. When they get that triple life sentence. Okay? Hear me loud and clear. When these people get a triple life sentence, okay, they will quickly find that motherfucking Holy Ghost. Hear me. Excuse my language. We are adults. Have you ever seen you? I don't think you have. A lot of y'all that's lawyers and doctors, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know. Psychologists and all that, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm also a comedian. I'm funny. My grandmother used to say, sometimes you gotta laugh to keep from crying. That is a fact. So it's always funny to me, right? How all these same people, these criminals, they be watching First 48 faithfully in the house, watching watching this shit, right? You know, but at the same time, they be on the internet talking about law enforcement, clowning. These, they don't know nothing. Well, how is it? How is it? We know everything. We know how to catch you. We know how to get you. We know how to use forensics, digital, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, look at you. Okay? So now, all these same people, these criminals, that swear they be knowing our every move and that we don't know what they're doing and we don't know that they summoning the devil and oh, we don't know that y'all Satanists? We don't know y'all main ghosts that y'all pray to and these spook gods that y'all be doing y'all spells and all this shit? See, everybody else think that shit is make believe, right? So y'all been watching these exorcist movies and all these movies your whole life, Hollywood, right? And y'all think that this shit is just a movie, huh? A word? Okay. So listen, man, I'm gonna tell you like this. You look at some of these Satanists, when they get their triple life sentence, you know what they say? They praise their God that they believe in. See, they don't play. Y'all be lying. Y'all be saying that y'all Christians and y'all be worshiping the devil, right? And then when y'all get busted, guess what y'all do? Oh, I don't want to go. Oh, Mom, help me, help me. Yeah, you caught the Holy Ghost. I bet you in the next 24 hours, right? After they come and get you, right? Bad boys, what you gonna do? When they come for your stupid ass, right? When it's your turn, right? All y'all people that be calling the cops on people and weaponizing law enforcement and calling all these, getting people all caught up in your crimes. When your day comes, okay, and it's you getting convicted, right? For all the slander, defamation of character, all the goofy shit that y'all do. And y'all think it's all fun and games. Y'all be on the internet spreading lies, going through people's phones, spying, spreading lies and rumors and deceit. And listen, you don't believe in God, right? Y'all be lying. Y'all be in the church fronting, right? Knowing that in secret, y'all is the devil, right? So look, this is when you know it's real. Okay? And this is my message to the youth, right? When you get busted and you listening to all these rap guys, these devil worshiping rap guys that you think is a gangster, but they're you know where they at. They're in Atlanta, right? You know what they doing in Atlanta, right? Right. So when you find out that all these dudes is mooks, you know what a mook is? You don't know. You don't know what a mook is, because it's a secret term for what they doing. Okay? You's a mook. They knew you was a mook. We knew you was a mook. It's okay to be a mook, but don't lie about it, bruh. You could be a mook. You could be mookie. Don't lie though. See what I'm saying? Now, the real mooks, they don't lie. Nigga be like, I'm straight up a mook. I'm the number one mook in the mook association. Yeah, that's a real mook. You dudes is fake mooks, and you know what I'm talking about. I'm a real spook. I'm not no mook. I'm a spook. I'm the number one spook in the United States. Extra spooky. That's me. I'm not no mook, bruh. I'm the spook that don't have to sit by the door. I'm in the door. See, that time is done. You can't keep nobody, you can't keep no spook out the door no more. If you know what that means, what's a spook? A spy. CIA, counterintelligence. I'm not counterintelligence. I'm fucking intelligence, boy. Fuck you mean? I don't counter nothing. What I tell y'all, Hold on, where's that? It could be any card. Pick a card, any card. I'll turn this motherfucker into. Here, I'm gonna show you this one. The most powerful business card, nigga, in the United States. Fuck you mean? You see that pyramid, boy? This shit ain't no motherfucking game. You see that shit? I've been doing this shit, boy. You niggas is little boys to me. You my sons. Don't play with me. I'll spank your motherfucking ass, boy. When I say I'm the number one spook, all power, bro. All law. We ain't got to tell no lies, buddy. You ain't got to sell no drugs, buddy. You ain't got to be no motherfucking gangster or no goofy ass shit like that, boy. You could rock your hat like this and still work with the Lord, bro. You can be a rapper and still not worship the devil and be a fucking mook. You could do, bruh. And you could be a mook too. You could be a spook too. But you don't gotta sit by the door no more. Tell the truth, bro. That's all you dudes gotta do. Don't commit no crimes and you be all right. You ain't got to worry about me. I'm in school, boy. Y'all see my avatar? And you see the dude in the business suit with the helmet on that say Jag on it? That's me, man. All black, that's me. With the guns in the, that's me, man. The top lawyer in the United States. Fuck y'all mean, bruh? I chose that. I get to choose. Just like you get to choose. You can put your name on the business card too. You could be a boss too. This is the United States of America, man. You could be great. Huh? Wait. Let me show you how. Let me show you how, man. You don't need no drugs. All you gotta do is this, man. All you gotta do is wrap yourself in the armor of this great nation. You ain't got to act goofy. It's cool. What's wrong with y'all? It's okay. You could be great. You don't gotta cheat to win. You don't gotta slip something in somebody's drink. You don't gotta do none of that. All you gotta do is get off your butt, read a book. Bro, this ain't no game. You see what this say? The Great Controversy. What's wrong with y'all? You see what this say? The Holy Bible. What's wrong with y'all? You see this one? The Holy Bible, another one. Yo, man, what's happening? This ain't no, hey, yo, man. Excuse me. Excuse my fresh. Sorry. Yo, man, hold up. Let me get my glasses. You know, I'm an old man, bruh. I'm an old man. I'm 49. I'm not no child. Who y'all talking to, man? Fuck is wrong with you people, bro? Ever talk to me like I'm a child, like I'm not educated or something. Like I don't know what I'm doing. I don't got no dad. Fuck wrong with you niggas, man? Ain't no man in this world ever been courageous enough to be my dad. Fuck is wrong with y'all? That's why I be chastising dudes. That's why I hold young men accountable. Because these adults will fail you. You have to be your own adult. And don't wait for nobody to give you permission to do it. Be intelligent. Be powerful. Be wise. And come on this side. Don't go on that side, bruh. When you go on that side, surely you will be a loser. That's what God says in the great controversy. This is what God is telling everybody. Y'all better listen. This ain't no game. These people is out here killing babies. These people are the devil. These people have taken over the world. And you gonna tell me I don't know what I'm talking about? And these people have done this to me? When I'm telling y'all that my life is in danger and ain't nobody listening? And that I have a law enforcement agency and I put up that we need donations and ain't nobody donate not $1? How dare y'all? Don't play with me. I can show and prove it. And I went to all of y'all churches. I went to all of y'all temples. I'm the rejected stone. Fuck is wrong with y'all? And I still beat all of y'all. You can't lock me out. You can't shut me out. I forced my way in. With this. I don't need no guns. With this. I don't need no weapons. With this. I got all the power. I don't have to cheat. I don't have to cast no spells. This is the power of God. This is the power of love. You can't defeat this. Nobody can beat me. Fuck. Man, y'all better act right. When I say I could run this country, I mean it. All y'all gotta do is back me. All you gotta do is not assassinate me. That's all you gotta do. I don't need permission from y'all. I've done this on my own. No help from nobody except my wife. That's it. Don't ever disrespect me. Don't ever play with me like that. Have some respect. That's all you gotta do. Leave me alone. That's all you gotta do. Don't play with me. That's all you gotta do. And you'll be all right. Or else I'm gonna send your bitch ass to Alcatraz, nigga. King Kong ain't got shit on me. Yeah. And I'm not Denzel. I'm Officer Hoyt. I'm the other guy. I'm the guy that everybody set up. And in the end, I get the division. I get the pay raise. Yeah. See, the greatest movie is the one that ain't came out yet. Ooh, you ain't see that one. All you dudes, y'all like the mafia movies where in the end, all these dudes get their head blown off. Tony, Mr. Soprano, all these dudes. And then you see these fake guys on the internet right now. Snitching. Still snitching. Still glorifying this bullshit, right? Guess what they not doing? They not doing this. They not going to these churches. They gonna tell you Jesus ain't real. Huh? Since when? Jesus ain't real? Man, you's a motherfucking lie. I'll knock your motherfucking teeth down your throat. Say that shit in front of me, buddy. You ain't never seen no shit like this, boy. Yes, sir. What? Yeah. Excuse me. I'm having my tea this morning, and we're gonna have some therapy this morning. Yes, sir. We said, y'all don't like this shit, huh? Fuck you mean, boy? This MAGA hat right here, boy, this shit? You don't know how much money this motherfucking hat worth. You might want to go get 1,000 of these motherfuckers right now. I'm telling you. Now you watching the greatest shit you never seen in your motherfucking life. You watching this shit right now. Man, you better go get 1,000 of these motherfucking Keep It Greats hats. Cause guess what? When I get in the White House, this is the motherfucking hat, boy. So y'all can hand this shit over to me right now once Big Homie is done. What y'all want to do? I don't need no money. You ain't got to pay me. You know why? Because Jesus Christ ain't never asked y'all niggas for no money. He blessed the world. Still blessing the world. For free. So all that, my church need this. Give us $5 million. Bro, did Jesus ever ask you niggas for money? Excuse my, you know what I'm talking about. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. And y'all playing games, paying for funerals and shit like that. That's cool. That's cool. But use a fucking moot. Pay for my motherfucking, put some money in, donate to my motherfucking law enforcement agency. I bet your motherfucking ass won't do that. You know why? You know why they don't, you know why they scared of me, bruh? You know why? I send all you motherfuckers up out of the country today. Don't play with me. All you illegal, bro, you will be out of this motherfucker today, boy. This my land. Your ass will be gone. Play with me if you want to. And I already got the juice. I don't need no more permission than what I already got. I send you niggas up out of here right now. I'm busy. I'm working on something. I'm studying. See what I'm saying? I'm working on the master plan. Y'all not ready right now. So leave me alone. Look. Leave me alone. Let me do me. Right? Let me say these babies that y'all trying to kill, right? Because you can't get rid of this. You can't assassinate this. You can't. And you can say whatever you want. Oh, that's not the book. And you should have this book. And you should have. Fuck out of here, bruh. I don't want to hear it. Oh, but brother, you know his name ain't Jesus. Well, we all know his real name, don't we? Act like you don't know. Don't play that game with me, bruh. I know his real name. You know his real name. I bet your bitch ass can't say that shit in public without getting in trouble. I can. So we just gonna keep it on this. See, you niggas be getting too carried away with your bullshit. Y'all want to talk this secret Muslim shit and all that? Yeah. Fuck around, bruh. I'll send your motherfucking ass. Where you want to go? Dubai? I'll send your motherfucking ass to Dubai right now. Direct flight. I'll let you pick the flight. Look. Where you want to go, bruh? See, me and the Trumpster, we'll send your ass on the first class flight on the Trump card, right? That we selling. You could buy one. You could be from wherever you want to be from. You could still buy a Trump card. And you could fly to whatever shithole country you. No disrespect to y'all's country, but why y'all want to come here then? If your country's so great, why you want to come here, bruh? And y'all want to come over here and destroy this shit. And that shit is over. And y'all wonder why motherfuckers is building borders and blocking shit off, because they trying to come up here with all their drugs and fentanyl and lies and devil worship and all the, bruh. You're not coming in here with that. Not on my watch. I'll tell you to your face. I ain't scared of you. I got all y'all phone numbers. You already know. I know where y'all live at. Don't play with me, boy. I'm G with this shit. You would get G checked. The fuck, I'll send your motherfucking ass to Alcatraz. Niggas know not to play with me, bruh. Anybody can get it. See? And once y'all fake agencies that y'all dealing with now, that y'all think y'all could trust, and y'all publicly voted these and elected these people in the office and all this, and they sitting in, no sir. No sir. I bet you if you drug test them right now, they got dope, they got heroin in their system. I bet you if you any of these people that's conspiring against me, I bet you if you drug test them, they got drugs in their system right now. I'm not talking marijuana. That's not a drug. Okay? We talking fentanyl, we talking heroin, we talking methamphetamines, we talking opiates. We talking and look, that's fine. That's fine. But you're not going to sit in my courthouse when I'm a judge, right? In my federal court or state court or consular court, you will never, ever in a million years disrespect the United States Constitution and come into a federal court as an employee or state court as an employee. I don't give a fuck, municipal court. If I catch you in that courthouse doing anything that you're not supposed to be doing, your ass is grass. You gonna answer to me. Fuck these other guys that y'all done paid off and y'all in the Grand Poobah Lodge over here and all that goofy ass shit. So y'all will look the other way when they kidnap your baby and all this shit, and y'all killing cats and drinking blood and hey yo, man, don't play with me, bro. For real. If I would hold my own mother and my own father responsible, my own brother responsible, my own wife responsible, my ex-wives responsible, whoever they think they are responsible, government agencies, whoever, everybody under the law. Look, ain't no friends. These people are not your friends. Okay? Let's just make that clear. They are not your friends. They are not your brothers. Y'all think y'all in the same gang? Okay, y'all do? Let me tell you what happens. Now let's go back to what I said 27 minutes ago, right? Excuse my language, but we have to keep this 1,000. When that triple life sentence is laid in front of you, they don't even have to be triple life. We don't even gotta, because y'all not built like that. Y'all not playing them type of games. I don't know. Somebody else might. That's not my place. Look, let's just keep it to 20 years, okay? Again, if we go back to what I said, if y'all paying attention, when you're 80 years old, when you're 90 years old and down, let's go to 80. Okay? Let's just say 78. Because if you're 78, your mama could be 90, right? Right. So let's say 78, 80. I'm saying over 80 because I have somebody in my family that's over 80 and still act like they 8 years old. And that's a child molester. Okay? It's documented. And this is a man that my mama is married to. Okay? And he's been here, and I kicked his ass the fuck up out of here too. Because you know what he did? He came down here. He had to get permission to come down here. Okay? He know he not supposed to be around certain people, certain things. He lied. He lied. I didn't lie. See, I just was thinking he was on parole, regular parole. See, I didn't know he was a child molester. See? So he lied to his parole people. My mama lied to me and didn't tell me that this dude was a child molester. See how people get people involved in stuff and don't know because people be lying? See? Now, I wasn't the one who gave my mama away because her father was still living when she got married. So it was up to my grandfather okay, who's also a lawyer and an agent of the state. That's not my dad. That's not my daughter. That's my mother. Okay? So I know what's going on, but I didn't understand until after the fact, because these are the games people play. First of all, if you're a child molester, you can't get into my family. Because if you sneak your way into my family and I'm the head of the family, guess who's responsible for it? By law, me. Because I will be the one that was responsible for giving my daughter away to a child molester and pretending it was okay. I would never do that. See, when you do proper investigations on people, okay, and you check their character, their background, this is why you have inspectors when you get into certain organizations, okay, there has to be inspections. And people do proper inspections when you interview for certain positions, okay? So now, this man came on Miller Court, 189 Miller Court, and he was at 217 Miller Court, okay? He came down here. I kicked him out of my house because they was being racist. Not they. He said he made a racist remark in my kitchen. I didn't say anything at the moment because I'm not the person that when you say something inflammatory, I don't have to react like a child when you say something that you shouldn't say. I don't have to acknowledge that you just messed up by saying that on the record. I just put it on the record, right? Make mental note of it. We'll address it later when we in court. Okay? So, my brother was here, my mother was here, and the child molester was here. All the criminals were here. Okay? At 189 Miller Court, they was at 217 Miller Court, okay? Because these people are all racist, okay, in my family, right? And criminals and drug dealers. They were causing problems. I said my family, my biological family, and my mother's husband. Okay? So they was all here because even though people have their ways and people is criminals and stuff like that, I've given people the opportunity to come into the love, okay? Come into our hearts and us help them and pray for them and help heal them, right? No. So they lie. Okay, so this man lied to his parole in order to be able to go out of state. And he told his parole officer he was coming here. And they came here and they got kicked out. And I don't know where they went after that. That ain't none of my business. But I know that they was going from state to state to state to state. And when you're a child molester, you don't get to do that without permission. You have to stay on right? You got permission to go somewhere. You ain't supposed to deviate. There's no deviating. You have to get permission. So I know what I'm talking about because these people are criminals. So they travel from state to state, committing crimes and lying and deceiving and child molesting and devil worshiping and doing drugs, transporting drugs across state lines. And everybody know what I'm talking about too. Because there's a young lady that's been stalking me and doing demonic stuff. My mama was in her house too. And when my mama was in her house, you can ask her. My mama snuck drugs into her house. Okay, a young college student. My mama in her 70s, 60s, right, took drugs, snuck drugs without telling us into this young lady's house who was a major university college student. See? And she didn't care. And she went into her bathroom and did her drugs in her bathroom and pretended like nothing happened. This lady had drugs sent in the mail in advance and sent them to my brother's house without my brother knowing and without my brother's fiance knowing. Because this is what they do. This is what abusers do. And you know how these abusers become abusers? Because they've been abused by somebody else that taught them how to do these things. Yeah. My mother grew up in a foster home with her mother. My grandmother's, one of her brothers was a convicted child molester. Where do you think he learned it from? And if he was in the foster home with other foster brothers and sisters, which it was a lot of them. It was a lot of them. And if you think I'm lying, all you have to do is go back in my timeline. Okay, you see pictures of my grandmother and my grandfather in my profile. My grandmother's name is in my profile. All you have to do is go back in the archives, okay, because we are somebody. You could go back anybody's to their elementary school, preschool. Okay? So now, my mama growing up in a foster home environment with child molesters. Okay? My mother burned down the foster home. Nobody knows this. This is the first time this is coming out. Why did my mama burn the foster home down? Why? She says she was playing with matches. This is what she told me. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. I'm going to tell you why I know that that's not true. I wasn't there. I wasn't born yet. I was there, but I wasn't there. Okay? I can tell you how I know. You can look at the evidence. See, if you're a good investigator and you know how to talk to people and get information, because I talked to a guy who got molested by my grandmother's brother, my great uncle. I talked to a young man that was my age. See, I played football. My uncle was the head of the football program. And when I went through the football program, and I was like just a little kid, 10, 11 years old, and my grandmother's brother that I didn't know was the football coach. I'm like, oh, Uncle George. You know what Uncle George told me? I ain't your uncle out here. Don't ever call me Uncle George out here. It's Coach George. And I'm like, damn, like what I do? Like I ain't know. Like, okay. So from that day, listen to what I'm telling y'all. From that day forward, I was the outcast. He never, ever, ever let me anywhere close to him. Not that I ain't want to get. I'm smart. I pay attention. This man was an evil man. Like something was wrong with this dude. That you would treat a family member of yours, even though we not blood. My grandmother told me his name was Uncle George. I knew that was her foster brother. That doesn't matter. My uncle also went through this program, and my uncle and Uncle George had a fallout. I wonder why. Because my uncle is like me. He's not the one to play with. Maybe my uncle found out something that was going on between whoever. I wasn't around. I was a little boy. But I tell you one thing that I know for sure. My uncle had a problem with drugs for a different reason. Different reason. Ain't nobody, listen, let me tell you something about my uncle. Ain't nobody molest my uncle. That shit wasn't happening. And if my uncle found out, which I believe he did, okay, I believe my uncle found out what was going on with this child molesting uncle. And you know what they did to my uncle? Assassinated his character. They made sure that my uncle didn't go play professional football. That's what they did to my uncle. See? And that shit destroyed my uncle's life. My uncle was the listen, never in a million years. That's how I know. Because I didn't find out none of this shit until right before my uncle passed away. Me and my uncle had a conversation about his father. And my uncle's father used to beat my grandmother. And my uncle, at a young age, like 7 years old, defended his mother, her honor, right? Because she was getting beat up by her husband. My uncle went in the room, got an iron, came out and hit his father in the leg with it, and he backed off. But an hour later, his father died of a massive heart attack. See? So my uncle, as a little boy, thought he killed his father. He didn't think he did the right thing. But my uncle was a protector. He's a Leo. He is a Leo. That's how I learned how to do this, from my uncle. My uncle's name is Raheem. I'm little Raheem. Everybody know what's up with me and my uncle in the town. We the niggas, you can't play with us, bruh. Don't get it confused. So everybody who thought, look, this is a public service announcement. Everybody who thought when they seen my uncle go downhill from drugs, it wasn't the drugs. It was that my uncle was betrayed by a child molester that he stood up against, and his own father that was beating his mother that he stood up against, and he carried that cross. He held the line, okay? And everything that came with it mentally, from being a protector of lying-ass women, okay? Because that's what happens to people. You have courageous men that'll stand up and defend a woman, and the whole time that woman was lying. Tell me I'm lying, bruh. And this is why it's so dangerous for people to get involved in domestic situations with family members. You don't know what's going on. You don't know the real deal. Y'all see the outside. You think you know a person, and the person is telling you, oh, baby, oh, baby, you know, God is, you know, Meanwhile, they got a sawed-off shotgun under the table that while they holding this Bible in this hand, and you standing in front of them talking, and your eyes is on the Bible. But under that table where you standing and they sitting where your nuts is at, they'll blow your shit, they'll blow you to smithereens while you focused on this Bible and what they talking about. No, sir. Because they running a drug operation the whole time that they telling you, oh baby, just keep your faith in God. And they got fentanyl laced Bibles that your children is coming in there and trying to be godly, and next thing you know, they dead. Come on, man. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. Stop playing, stop lying to these babies out here. Y'all need to stop what y'all doing. Okay? Y'all need to pay attention. Y'all need to really, really pay attention to these people. These demons. Okay? Don't let these people fool you into believing that the devil is God and God is the devil. Like, don't do it. Don't let these people switch the wordplay up on you and tell you, if you want to be a real godly person, you gotta wear your hair like this, and you gotta wear your beard like this, and you gotta pray to the golden whatever, and you gotta stay away from a certain people, and you gotta listen. All these people, I'm gonna tell you what I do. Because I don't do the religion. I don't do it. But that don't mean that I don't got my Bible and I don't know who Jesus is, the real Jesus. Because Jesus is real. Do not listen to, bro. You can call Jesus whatever you want to call. You can do, if you want to say Ra and Isis and whoever you want to insert the name, bro. You know who we talking about. You know who we talking about. So I don't play them games with people. Because y'all know, like I know, everybody don't have the real information. They can get it. They can get it. If they want it. You got to be seeking it. You got to find it. It's in here, but it ain't in here. If you read a page of this book, one page, and you flip it over, bro, in this one page, if you know how to decipher ciphers and codes and all that, bro, in this one page, it's a million. Y'all know. But you ain't never look for no mystery school. You ain't never want to study the real deal. You was told, don't pick that devil book up. Don't. Meanwhile, they doing the spell on you. Fuck you mean? You better learn about all the stuff they telling you to stay away from. Oh, don't you better stay away from that astrology, or you better stay away from them tarot cards. You better not. You better go do what they doing, cause they done went to the tarot people on you. You just don't know it. And you go talk to the tarot lady gonna tell you, yo, you better watch your ass. They trying to kill you, boy. And you be like, huh? Now, if you don't know nothing about the tarot cards, your ass is grass. All that stuff they've been telling you about Louisiana and the this, that, and the third, and New Orleans and the voodoo and the hoo and stay away from that stuff. Oh, yeah, boy, you don't know what you're doing, boy. They deceiving you. Fuck you mean? They know about all of that shit. That judge you go to, they know about all of that shit. You can't not know if you want to be a judge. Sorry. No, sir. You can't be on a master degree. Listen to what I'm saying. You cannot be no master of nothing or no doctor of nothing if you don't know some mystery shit, because it ain't no mystery. This shit is simple mathematics. Math is the universal language that everybody know. Abracadabra, nigga. This shit ain't no secret. I mean, I could tell you because, again, I'm not in no fraternity, boy. I'm not no Greek. No disrespect to the Greeks, bruh. I'm Sudanese, bro. What's wrong with y'all? I'm Nubian. Do I look like a Greek to you? This Africa on me, boy. This America on me. This ain't no game. I'm not no immigrant. I'm not no slave, bro. You can't deport me nowhere. I'm not from Africa. Now, all the rest of y'all can get deported. That's why you think I'm in this chair and I can get your ass out of the country. You can't get me out. Where I'm going? Where you gonna send me, boss? What you gonna do? Ain't no massa. Massa, what you gonna do to me? You can't send me nowhere, boss. I'm Slime Lord. I'm Slime Boss. I get your ass up out of here. Hey, you better talk to me nice, man. Fuck wrong with you guys. Ain't no secret. Like I said in the beginning, y'all better read a book. Ain't no secrets no more. All these people gotta lie. That's all they gonna do is lie and they think they gonna keep lying. What the Pope say? The Pope just came out and said, yes, sir, boss, the doctrine of discovery has been repudiated, boss. And now, washing feet. And I'm not making fun of, that's what you're supposed to do. And the minute he start washing Africans' people's feet, you know what they were supposed to do when he was done? They were supposed to all wash his fucking feet, man. What's wrong with y'all? But y'all so high and mighty that if somebody come wash y'all feet, oh man, Master done wash my feet. You better wash Master feet before Master puts your ass back. You stupid. Yo, y'all just don't never learn, man. But this is the problem. Everybody's so afraid of love and being loving. Just love somebody. That's all you got to do. You ain't got to, listen, you ain't got to give nobody no money. You ain't got to give nobody no. Just love them. It's free. It don't cost nothing. But when you hate and you use hatred and discrimination and bloodshed and witchcraft and rape and you, that is costly. That will cost you your life. And your ass would be doing 1,000 years in Alcatraz. Fucking with me? I don't care about none of you hateful people. But what I do care about is the love. That's what I care about, and that's why I stay in the library. Because I got federal protection in the library. You ain't coming to blow that library up. Y'all might shoot some students outside or think you can, not where I'm going. Because whatever university I step foot on, guess what we just done? We won. God is going to be there. Law enforcement, ain't nobody getting shot. Bro, you not doing that shit at my school. No, sir. No, sir. You will have every angel known to man on that campus, bro. Everybody's going to be blessed and protected. We're going to pray. And when the devil come, he's going to be outmatched, bro. See? That's the real God. The real God stay up all night studying and reading the scriptures, man. And armoring up and powering up within the Lord. I don't need no money. I don't need no weapons. I got this. I won already. You can't stop this. I'm going to a major university at 48 years old. I'm not going to become something. I'm gonna, what are you gonna do, kid? Oh, well, I wanna be. I'm already him. I already proved it. I've been in, this is where everybody don't know. I've been in school the whole time. I'm not just going to school. I'm going to another school. That's all. I'm already in a medical school right now. I've been the whole time. The whole time I've been in school. And people been trying it. I'm a doctor. I'm a therapist. People try it. They'll try to while you in your office, they'll come and get treatment and try to thrust their little thing at you to see if you're gonna feed into it. You'll be a fool. Why would you do that? Instead of her just saying, "Hey, sir, I really think you're nice. Can we have some milk and cookies and read a book?" Yeah, we could do that. But don't come throwing your vagina on me like that's disgusting. For real, that is disgusting. Don't do that to people. If you have some respect for yourself and you like somebody or you think something like that, be proper. This is what I do. I don't go to bars. I don't go to the club. I don't do none of that. I be in church if people let me. You got people stalking churches and calling churches and telling the church, yeah, this guy is he's a homosexual and he's watching pornography and he's doing this and doing that and doing this and doing that. And I go to the church. Listen, this is how crazy these people are. I go to the church and the pastor gets up in front of the church and repeats everything that these people done told this man over the phone in front of the church, and then takes the kids that's sitting next to me and tell the kids to come up here, get away from him. He ain't say that, but this dude is his whole sermon was based on what these two young ladies told this man over the phone, lying about me. And I'm sitting there, bro, I'm at the church. Yo, you can't make this up, bro. I'm at the church. Gateway Baptist Church in Rockwood, Tennessee. Right next to my job, which I used to go from my job next door to the church. And I went and I told these people at the church, I said, listen, I am coming to bless your church. I am coming to do public service and come and be a part of your church. And this man listened to the devil. And the devil whispered to this man in secret. So the next time I came to the church and I showed on my profile exactly what church I was going to, bruh, the devil jumped into this pastor, and I'm sitting there, regular, extra regular. I got the kids, I got the babies with me because I'm feeding everybody. That's what I do. I come bearing gifts. I'm feeding the kids, and they telling me that these kids need food. These kids need help. Their parents is on drugs. So what do? I take them, boom, come with me, boom. Here goes some food. And they like, oh man, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, my name is Brother Zayd. And this one little girl, she like, you gonna be my dad. I'm like, I'm not your dad. I'm not your dad. I'm your brother. I respect it, and I know what you're trying to tell me. That y'all need, this is what y'all need. I know, that's why I'm coming, right? So the next time I go to the church, I'm powered up. I'm ready to do some good. I'm ready to get with the people in the church and do some positive things. That's the power of love and the power of Jesus, bro. And the power of the devil then reached this pastor, and he's talking this nasty, wicked lies and sexual stuff in front of these children, bro. This is what they did. And the children was next to me. They when I come into the church, bro, the children know they with me. So they sitting next to me. We reading, we in the scripture, and the kids they playing, and they want to know who I am. They feel the power and the energy. So I'm telling the kids, shh, listen to what he's saying. Listen, shh. I'm in the book. And then all of a sudden he start talking this nasty, filthy, disgusting. And I'm like, oh, that sounds just like what these people are saying. I said, oh, they didn't call Buddy. So now Buddy is going in. He up there, ooh, and we don't know this man, and now he's talking directly to me. See, this is how the devil works. And he's convincing the whole congregation that they don't know me. We don't know this man. And he just came in here, and we don't know him, and we can't just trust him. He could be watching pornography, and he could be a child molester, and he could. And I'm just listening because he's right. I could be, but I'm not. This is how I know that these people have been stalking me for years, because the same lies over the years, 14 years, 26 years, 49 years. This has been the whole lie the whole time, the whole smear campaign. And I'm sitting in Rockwood, Tennessee. These people is from way in different states, Michigan and the Carolinas and the Delawares and the Ohio's and the Pennsylvanias and the New Yorks and all this garbage and filth and all of this stuff that they doing. It's funny how it then got to the church and to this pastor in Rockwood, Tennessee, and I'm sitting there and I'm just coming. I'm trying to pray. I'm just trying to be good and be baptized in the word, and I'm coming. It's only a few people in the church. They don't know I'm about to flood this church. We about to have this thing packed. We about to have food up in here. It's gonna be money up in here, bro. We about to get this thing happen. And I told him, I said, bro, we got our own church. This is our church in Crossville. This is my pastor. This is my family's church. And I'm telling them all this stuff. From the door. Soon before I even get in the door, I'm giving my credentials. That's what I do. My name ain't Naeem Jackson, bruh. So anytime certain stuff come from I know where it's coming from. When I tell people my name, it's Commissioner Zaid, State of Tennessee. So anybody who talk and say anything other than that, I know where it's coming from. It's coming from a fraudulent place. From people that don't even know my real name. It's easy to point out. So if I know that in Murfreesboro, I was working at a certain place and doing a certain thing and da-da-da-da and da-da-da-da, and my family, people that I love and sleep in the same bed with and da-da-da-da and da-da-da-da, that then went through my personal devices and tried to set me up. But bro, when you don't tell lies, you know exactly where the lies is coming from. Especially when you're a traveler and you leave certain clues, right? And this is why I tell people, one of my favorite stories was Hansel and Gretel. And that's how I learned how to become someone who knows how to leave evidence wherever they go. And if you leave the right evidence, right? You leave the right evidence, nobody can tamper with it. It's like leaving a time capsule. And I believe everybody done that in elementary school. We did it. There was a girl that died. I'm not going to say her name when I was in elementary school, because I don't want her name mixed up with this filth that these people got going on. That's why. I can mention her name. This was one of the first deaths amongst our peers, our class, okay? Class of 1995. I didn't graduate in 1995. I graduated in 1997. See? Reason being is because I was in special education. Not because it was nothing wrong with me. It was because I went through a traumatic experience as a child that they acknowledged, okay, because of what it did to me mentally. So they put me in special education, even though I'm damn near genius. What is a near genius? My IQ is off the charts because I have a mental disability. And when you have a mental disability, if you have a disability in one area, then in another area, everybody knows that a person will be a genius. And you have to find these gifts in people. It's a known fact that people, if they have some type of disability, you might be blind. Well, if you're blind, then something else in another area is extra prolific. So all these children that we think are special needs, they're not. We're the special needs one. We're the ones who need to be special to be able to love these children and develop their skills. That's all. And me and my wife started a home for extraordinary children, a school for extraordinary, wanted children. Not special needs. No, we need to be special, and we need to have the capabilities of taking these children and working on their skills. So that's what we do. We don't throw children away. We don't call children derogatory names and then expect them to thrive and grow into something. It's not going to happen. When you have child molesters who are running these homes for children, you're not going to get good results. You know what you're going to get? More child molesters, more drug dealers, more addicts. That's all. So we have to break these cycles. How do we do it? Reform. Reform. Childcare reform. Education and school system reform. What's wrong with reformation? That's a good thing. You know what hasn't changed in the past 300 years? The classroom. Look at these classes, bro. You go look at these fake dudes that's talking about they starting the school. Oh man, I got the school, brother, and we want you to give us some money for our FBA school, and we're gonna do. And y'all didn't gave these people money. Where the schools at, bruh? And they show you a picture of a school that ain't got no school children in it. They got 20 the little cheap Flintstone desks in there. Like, bro, who you playing with, bro? Who you playing with? I got the online school right now. We don't need no desks. All I need is the people to show up. We've been promoting the school. We've been promoting the law enforcement agency. We've been promoting the law firm all this time. And guess what we haven't got? Not one penny from nobody. Because people are too into the devil and the lies and the destruction and the tearing people down, that where's the support? And you know that anytime anybody comes and doing something positive, here comes the assassination attempts. First they try to assassinate your character. If they can't do that, then they send a hitman in. Ask me how I know. Because I know all the tactics. I studied them. This is why my major is intelligence, homeland security. What is wrong with y'all? I'm not no English major. I mastered English already. 35 years ago, 40 years ago, I didn't English. When I picked the English, I picked pre-law, baccalaureate, pre-law. Just so happened that by mistake, whatever button I hit, it was English pre-law. That's cool. As long as I'm in the door, I could change my major at any time. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with English. I love English, obviously. Fuck. I've been a lawyer. I've been doing this. I'm not going to school to become nothing. I know exactly what I'm doing when I'm doing it. I'm showing the world that it doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter what people say about you. It doesn't matter if you made one mistake in your life and it doesn't matter. You can make 1,000 mistakes. If God gives you the opportunity to right your wrongs, make it right. You ain't got to wait for somebody to tell you, oh, we forgive you now. We forgive you now after we crucified you for... I don't need your forgiveness. You ain't got to forgive me for nothing. I ain't done nothing. So you ain't got to forgive me. I don't need your forgiveness. I don't want your forgiveness for what? I forgive you, but that don't mean I'm not going to send your ass to Alcatraz. Yeah, I forgive you. Get your demon ass in that cage. Yeah. I pray for you. I send you some you like that swine, don't you? I send you one of those summer sauces, the fat ones, and you know what you can do with it too. If they let you get it. You know, some of y'all is females, so they're gonna cut it up. So you're gonna have to reform the summer sausage and wrap it up in something else, and then you know what you gotta do with it after that, right? You're gonna boil it, right? Yeah. Yeah. See, now y'all think that the dudes, that's what they be doing. That's what you think, that they gonna get the summer sausage and do the, you know what I mean? They don't do that. That's all a myth. Do some of these dudes be doing that? Yeah, they do that. They do that too. That's not what be going on in there. That's what y'all think. Dudes be going to school. That's that TV stuff. And all of y'all believe that. That's not what real men do. Now, do it be all types of stuff in there? Of course. Just like you going to, listen, it's the same thing as a university, as the military. It's the same thing. It's an institution. So everything that goes on in all these other institutions, fraternities and hazing and same rules apply. When you get back to the barracks and people is gambling in their little canteen, same rules apply. Same rules. Everywhere. Same way you got Masons and Freemasons and Greeks and all that. Every institution, you got the same thing. This is just the free world, and you out here. The minute you step foot back onto that college campus, it's there. You think they don't want me to be a part of their little fraternities? And I'm not no frat buddy. I'm not no frat buddy. So, any of you Masonic organizations, y'all could recruit me, but you listen, let me tell you like this, bruh. I'm a master Mason, bro. So you can't get me in your organization and think that you're gonna send me down to the first degree and you the entered in the, no, sir. Just like my big bro. Everybody know what I'm talking about. When my big bro came up under the he had to get his whole organization stamp. We not no little bros. You gotta big bro us off the rip. Or else we not coming, we not joining your organization, bro. So if any of you, you know what I'm saying, if any of you guilds and y'all wanna get a real boss, y'all wanna have a real master mason, then you gotta master mason me, bro. Not master mason me, you know what I'm talking about. I don't gotta reveal nothing, bro. We can rap. Y'all finally want to admit that we brothers and y'all want to, okay, we could do all that, but I'm not nobody's son. I'm already 720, bruh. You heard? Know what it is. Ain't no secrets over here. We don't have to do that. We not no fraternity. My mama made me. I'm the real widow's son. See? I'm already been made. So we can chop it up. We can have Masonic intercourse. But like I said, give me my little 2-day, 3-day, 7-day theory, bruh. We can say 7-day theory. 7 days, bro. You dig? 7 days. 7-day theory. Illuminati, bro. No disrespect. This is some pop shit. They know what it is. I got the juice now. You dig? Ben had the juice. I always had the juice. Like I said before, when I was in the hood, in the trenches with the brothers, and we, you know what I'm saying? We diplomats and we in the streets, doing politics and government on the street level. I'm out there like, yo, I'm taking this shit to the White House. Niggas laughed at me like, shit, nigga, no, you not. I said, yes, the fuck I am. What the fuck is you talking about? That's what we supposed to do. That's what my nation told me that we supposed to do. Let me take this flag off. Hold on. Let me put this up. I'll never disrespect this shit. Never. And this ain't disrespectful. But you're not gonna ever, you know what I'm saying, have me when I'm running for president, y'all talking about some, oh well, he was doing drugs on camera. This ain't no drug. I got this shit from the grocery store. It's sage with some cilantro. You heard? Where my other, hold up. I'm looking for my cigars. See, I'm all thrown off. I'm not. There's been a lot going on. The past 4 months, there's been so much going on. I haven't even had time to think. I had time to think because I've been strategically maneuvering and building. See? So it's not what people think it is. The narrative is that, and when I say the narrative, right, I'm talking about the universe. When the universe speaks, when they trying to figure out who is, what's going on, and, certain messages is out in the universe, right? So the people that be talking to the spiritual leaders, right? Not the people that y'all think. The ghetto spiritual leaders, okay? That get the vibrations and they get the messages from the angels, okay? And they decipher the codes, the Da Vinci Code. It's real. These people, they're getting the message that it's the person is trying to be rendered homeless. That's not the case. Let me explain. This is not my house. This has never been my house. This is my wife's house. Okay? We wasn't planning on going nowhere. We wasn't, you know what I'm saying? So now, after my wife passed on 4 months ago, I decided to, instead of sitting around and feeling sorry for myself, right? Because me and my wife are building businesses for humanity, and we already started a school and a financial institution. This is just the continuation of the plan, okay? This is not a deviation of the plan. This is a continuation of the plan. So me deciding to go back to school is just to bolster and solidify the plan. Okay, so I enrolled into school because since I work from home, okay, my government agency, our government agency, me and my wife, we run from home. We are remote workers, okay? So it was beneficial for me to enroll into a full-time online program. That was the intent. Because I don't need a dorm if we have a home, not a house, a home, okay? So that was the intent and purpose of me enrolling into XYZ amount of universities. I was figuring it out. I was comparing pricing and doing the actual work myself, seeing who got the cheapest law degree that I can get in the United States. That's the actual law degree. That's not no bootleg joint. How can I? Let me check this out. So I'm this school. This school. Boom, 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 boom. Narrowing it down. Then I'm checking the areas. Like, okay, I'm in the South, so what they got over here, then I identify, listen. Tell you something right now about me, buddy. I will figure it out. I will find it. If you hide something somewhere, and you say, hey, if you seeking something, you can find it, but you just got to look for it. This is what you need to look for. I'm going to find it. So I identified, I made a decision that I was going to get the Juris Doctorate's degree, okay, from wherever I can get it from the cheapest. Like, bro, I'm 48. I don't have time to play. I'm not playing, bro. I don't have time. I make a decision and it's done. I don't back and forth. When I make business deals, if I decide I'm going to get, if I decide I'm going to get 10,000 acres, I don't care where it's at. It doesn't matter. I'm looking for where can I acquire 10,000 acres for the cheapest price. And I don't care where it's at. I do care where it's at, but first I'm going to identify who got the 10,000 acres and the cost of acquisition. Where's it at, the cheapest, and how much does it cost at these 10 different locations? And what's the best strategic route? So now once I figure that out, then I'm going to figure out, okay, is it useful land or is it desert? Like it would, because location, but at the same time, it ain't got to be no location if you know what you're doing, if you being strategic. See what I'm saying? Your entry point, your access point to your goal or where you trying to go, how you trying to get it. That's how I move. I can't speak for nobody else. And y'all can take your little notes. This ain't no, I don't hold back the plug. That's why I'm a school. I'll teach you how to do it. So, that's what I'm doing, right? I decided, Juris Doctorate degree. I'm already working on a medical doctor degree, but natural medicine, not pharmacopoeia. See, it's a difference. So you can't tell nobody. Like people be online, they be assassinating people's character. They ain't no doctor, and they don't got no doctorate degree from no white man. And you like, y'all don't know nothing about nobody degrees. Don't worry about nobody degrees. Get you one. You become a doctor. You identify that you want to become a doctor, and then you find out the route that you got to go through to become a doctor. Because there's more than one kind of doctor. When you tell somebody you're a doctor, they automatically think that you got to work in the hospital somewhere and you with a stethoscope and all that. Like that's a medical doctor, one form of a medical doctor. But okay, so now medical doctor, what kind of medical doctor? There's plenty. You can be a medical doctor and don't never work in no hospital in your life. Because there's other types of doctors. There's therapeutic doctors. There's occupational doctors. There's rehabilitory doctors. There's dental doctors. There's facial doctors, hand doctors, like butt doctors. Like, who are you talking to? So when you're on a doctorate's level of understanding, masterit's level of understanding, I've been on a doctorate's level 25 years ago. As a matter of fact, the transcripts that I use to get into all these colleges is from 26 years ago. When I was a kid. The last time I had to use transcripts to get into a school doesn't mean I ain't been in school the whole time. I done been to plenty of schools. We talking colleges, major colleges and universities. The college that I'm in now, working on a doctorate degree, I didn't need none of that. That's how I figured the game out. I was able to use my massage therapy credentials to get this other doctorate degree. And I said, oh, snap. You could do it like that? Yeah, you could do it like that. I could show you how to do it. I've done it. You can't tell me. So when people be like, oh, you this, you that, you just trying to mock me, I just be like, I guess you don't know then. You can be whatever you want to be if you apply yourself. And you're not doing it for no Instagram. Like, I don't run around telling people nothing. You don't see none of that on my profile. All you see is my department, my agency. You don't see nothing about no doctors, no. You don't see none of that yet. I know what I'm doing. I know who I am. I know where I'm going. Y'all don't know. But if you talk to people that know me, they'll be like, yo, he told us. We ain't believe him. He told us he was an agent. We didn't believe him. Like, we just thought, like, we don't know. Anybody could say that. You're right. But everybody ain't me, though. I don't lie. I don't have to make things up. I be in the library all the time. That's where you can find me at. Any of you sweethearts out there who feeling froggy and you want to leap, you can meet me on the square. I be at the library, though. You better be smart. And my wife, who she know what's up. She's like, oh, and I told her, she's like, you can have another wife. I'm like, I don't want no other wife. You know how smart, you know how serious a female would have to be to get into me and my wife's agency and me and my wife's company and thinking about she gonna be a boss? You had better come to this table properly, and you better keep your vagina sewed up. You better keep your pants zipped up, because you'll be out of the door fast if you ever try it. That we don't play that. And you want to try it, you could try it, but you better come correct. You better come with the law. You better know what you're doing, because I'm not the one to play with. I change your life. I set you up with businesses and credentials and all of that. But you'll never be able to play me like a sucker, because I'm not him. I hold public office, okay? I'm the consummate professional. No woman can tell you that I ever tried some funny business on them. They can tell you they tried it on me, and they'll tell you the same story. Sal, he married. He don't. He told us to come to his house to meet his wife, and to come play Monopoly and dominoes, which anybody who know me know that those is my favorite things to do. We can play Monopoly, we can play dominoes, we can play Nintendo Wii, Pokemon Go, whatever you want to do, but we're not going to play no funny games. When my law enforcement brothers pull up and they don't know that I'm law enforcement, I invite them into the house. And they be like, no, we ain't coming in there. You could come in. I don't got nothing to hide, bro. I don't have nothing illegal in my house. You can come inside. Sorry, it look a mess. I'm trying to, I'm doing a million things at once. I'm trying to get to school. I'm not going to be here. I'm not trying. I'm going. I'm going. If I can go today and live on campus, I would be there. Only thing that's stopping me, it ain't time yet. I'm just counting down. I got like 30 days left. And this is why I asked the courts, all I'm asking, I'm not bothering nobody. I'm on my way to school. Just leave me alone. Let me get to where I'm going. Stop sending missiles at me. Stop sending legal paperwork at me for no reason. Let me go to school in peace. But when people don't want to see you prosper, they resort to doing stupid things. Like, why are y'all bothering me? I'm not bothering you. And why did y'all jump out of the sky with the nonsense the minute my wife closed her eyes? When me and my wife invited all of y'all into our home, even the people that's making up lies. Y'all could have came with whatever charges and things that y'all wanted to know, and that y'all want to steal my personal devices and my wife's personal devices after she not around, and y'all want to. Why y'all ain't do that the day before? While we was all together at the hospital, and y'all seen my wife happy, and me and my wife next to each other, and all three of y'all that was there, the closest ones to us. We ain't have nothing in between us. Y'all was right there. And y'all told me when I was at the hospital that y'all couldn't even make it to the hospital for your own child. What type of people, when your son-in-law calls you and tells you that your child is dying in the hospital, and you're going to reply to me and tell me you can't make it to the hospital? And then the same people accuse me of doing something wrong and foul and disgusting and great. Like, what type of world are we living in? What type of people, delusional people, do stuff like that? And then back to what I said in the beginning. So now this same one of these same people that was in the room, my wife's own mother, took my wife's favorite dog that she wasn't supposed to take, kidnapped my other dog that she wasn't supposed to take because it's not her dog. But that's family. Like, you all right, so that's fine. You acting like you're not family. You take the dogs, kidnap them, and then my wife's favorite dog, you kill him. Like, you have him put to sleep. And then you gonna tell me you did it because he bit you. You wasn't supposed to have him. Well, he bit the groomer too. The groomer wasn't supposed to be grooming him. We appreciate you doing it, but if it turns into the death of our beloved animal, and then you got the dog on your profile as the profile picture, like, what's wrong with you? So if you killed the dog to torture me, and you being rude and disrespectful and evil and nasty on my page, constantly on my page with the dog as the profile picture, like, and all these people is watching and see this going on, and I'm putting all this information out, and y'all just like not saying a word. Wake up, man.